Good morning and welcome to another beautiful day here in Utah. So Jacob and I, we are going to start our 4-mile training today. But before we start, we just wanted to let you guys know the reason why we're running Berlin Marathon and not any other marathon. So there are 6 major marathons that are organized by Abbott Major Marathons. And these marathons are, we will consider the most prestigious ones in the world. There are Boston, Chicago, New York, and then you have London, Berlin, and Tokyo. I've already run Berlin, Chicago and Boston, so this would be my third one. But this would be Jacob's first major, not only first marathon, for first major marathon. What do you think, Jacob?
I don't know.
So
I'm just excited.
So this will be his first marathon. It will be exciting to see how he continues to develop as a runner. He's done a few half marathons. However, as we all runners know, a marathon is a completely different animal. So I'm excited to see his growth and how he approaches this new challenge. And so now we're going to be going to this 4-mile run on this beautiful day here, and we'll see you later. All right, we hit mile 1. How are we doing, Jacob?
I'm good so far.
Woo, we're about to hit the tunnel. So something that we forgot to mention about the majors. So in order to enter to a major marathon, you must qualify either by time or you can enter a lottery. There is tons of charities with great causes, as well as you can use a tour agency, but those are very limited spaces to enter the marathon. So yeah, you learn something new about the major marathons. City of Malta. Huh?
Sorry, God, you missed your lottery.
Yeah, Jacob was able to enter through the lottery. I happen to have used the same qualifying time for Boston, for Berlin, and I was able to qualify. So, yeah, a little fact about the majors, and we'll see you mile 2. Mile 2, how are we doing, Jacob?
Doing good. We got some hills back there, but it's good to train on those.
It is always good to train on hills. It helps us with our form and get better at when things get a little difficult. Something else that we wanted to mention about the majors is that the participation level, how many people participate, is between 30,000, which this last bus marathon was 33,000, and 50,000. Berlin Marathon, we're gonna have another 50,000 crazy people like us running on the streets of Berlin. We're very excited about that. We'll see you on mile 3. All right, we hit mile 3. How are you feeling?
Feeling good. We got one more mile left, and I've just been feeling good this whole run.
All right. Well, something that I wanted to mention about the majors as well is that the starting point of a major, you will have your elite runners, which are crazy fast, and then you will move in waves based on your qualification time. So of course the fastest qualifiers will go first and go in waves and starting times, which makes it a lot better and very well organized. As it sometimes you go and run marathons and there are super slow people in front. Nothing wrong about that, but when some other people are trying to qualify, it can make it a little bit of an issue. But by all means, start wherever you want to start. But that's what the majors makes it so much better. It puts people where they need to be. For Berlin, I'm going to have a different bib than Jacob probably. However, I'm going to try to change it so we can start together and run together. So that's the goal. We'll see what happens. We'll keep you updated. And we concluded a
4-mile run.
4-mile run today. How you feel it was, Jacob? How do you?
I felt it was pretty good. My AirPod kind of died midway through, so.
Oh, it's just too bad. But you learn to run and be able to feel your own pace and practice your breathing because you're not distracted at that point.
Yeah.
One thing that we wanted to finish this 4-mile run was talking a little bit about your average time that people finish a marathon. Jacob, what can you tell us about that?
So the average time for men running marathons is around 4:21, and the average for women is 4:48. Combining those two, it's about 4 hours 30 minutes average.
That's crazy to be running that long, but I've been to marathons where people have been running for 6 hours. How amazing is that? And just to recap, we have the fastest runner for a marathon was recently obtained in London. The first runner who broke the 2-hour marathon, which was Sebastian Sawe, an hour and 59 minutes and I believe 20 seconds. The fastest woman, however, was in 2024. That's at the Chicago Marathon, and I was actually at the Chicago Marathon that year, and she ran the fastest marathon in 2 hours and 9 minutes. I don't recall the seconds, but I remember I was running and they mentioned that on the speakers, and it was amazing to hear that. I mean, what a fast woman. Her name was Ruth Chepingerich, and what an amazing run, 2 hours and 9 minutes. What an accomplishment. I wish I could be that fast, but we're working towards getting what is our goal for Berlin? Somewhere between 4 to 4:30.
Yeah. If possible, we'll work our way up to 3:30.
Yeah, I mean, that would be amazing. I know you're the one who's going to be pushing me to that goal. So let's continue working, and hopefully we get to reach that goal, and we'll see you in the next video. See ya.